Anyway.
That would be the iCloud.
Yeah, I don't want it up there. I just want it in here. But
it says it's recording.
Yeah, it's all recording anyway. But yeah, like I say, thanks for jumping on, Hayley. I know you're working and everything down there too, but you're active in everything you're doing, which is really cool. And everyone else on here.
Literally just got home from dinner and saw the tag, and I'm like, oh shit, 6 o'clock. Oh, that's like 7 o'clock here. Really good one.
Yeah. Well, like I say, I'm not even going to point out all the different times all the time because I really want people to be proactive. It goes to my little life the other day about taking ownership. I can point out so much. I can highlight when things are coming. The task I set the other day, Hayley, that was awesome how you went in there and done that. There's going to be more of that stuff coming up. But I'm going to say it now. Unless Michael shows up in the group, why should I follow through with that and pay for his ticket to the event and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can agree on that. Like I say, it's not a free giveaway and things like that. It's for people who really want to do that and take ownership of where they're at. And find some stuff for yourself. I actually learned that. I don't know if Louise and Nathan seen or Dave in the group, the little task I set. I learned that from Jackson Parr. Isogenics, millionaire going billionaire. Things like that actually help grow his team. Not just putting, here's the answer for this, here's where you find this, here's where you find that, because you don't actually go out and do it. You just see it in the group and like, oh, well. If you actually
helps you navigate.
Yeah, you action it, you go into the IA, you got to find it yourself. You're like, all right, I know, because you're going to get people in your team. Are you just going to tell them the answer? You don't want that to duplicate. You want people, you want people to take action. You do. And to learn it from someone like Jackson Parr, who was really cool with the way he was telling me about it, he used to give away prizes of like isoline bars and stuff like that in Isogenics. He's like, go to Isogenics Business. I need someone to find this within 2 hours, and I'll give you a box of bars or a box of e-shots. So it's the same thing here. I'm going to keep doing little things like that. I'm not going to be shouting tickets to events that cost $200 all the time, but there's going to be ways that I can offer something that's going to help you learn it. So you just go out and do that. Because I think incentive's really cool in this, especially with you guys that are really pushing to get your first sign-ups in that, because that's incentive in itself. But if there's all these little ones that are going to help you learn along the way, why not? And like I say, I really did appreciate how you jumped into that, Hayley. It was a good example to set. It was really cool.
Thanks.
But this ties into the time management. I just want to make it clear. I understand everyone has got work. They've got heaps of different things on. But just let me know. Let me know, because I'm going to post stuff. I'm going to do stuff. You just got to let me know, and let me know how much time or when you've got time available to do stuff. Because what I'm going to set up now is with time blocking. Have you guys done time blocking before, or have you got Google Calendar?
No.
All right.
My diary.
Write this down. Get Google Calendar, preferably on your computer, because it lays it out.
What was it called? Sorry?
Google Calendar. So Google.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I use. There's heaps of other ones out there, but it's really, really simple. You can get it on your phone too and link it in. So it'll give you reminders. It's really easy to set up. But if you've got a computer and a laptop at home, have that as your base. And it lays it out really good in big blocks, and you can change the colors. But to simplify this, get that. Time block out when you get up in the morning. Now, getting up early is really important for energy. Energy, I don't know how much you believe in the universe and stuff like that. Trust me on this. If I get up at 7 o'clock, I feel like shit. If I get up at 5 o'clock, I've got a natural buzz. That's on a simple feeling level. Seriously, even if I go to bed at 2 o'clock, I'll have a sleep in the afternoon or something, or fall asleep in my freaking car after gym. But getting up, this is serious, getting up early is really, really important for that. And to have that you time while the energy is high, and I'm not talking about energy being because you're jumping around and stuff. The energy of the universe is high at 5 or 6 o'clock. You just got to trust me on that. I've been doing a lot of work on energy and the sun and the moon and all this sort of stuff. get up then. That's what I say. If you
I will be anyway.
Yeah, but
my work hours crazy.
yeah, but even if it's half an hour, even if it's 15 or 20 minutes, you time while the energy's high, affirmations. Just do that. Time block that out in the morning, guys. Time block that out. If it's driving in your car to work, I'll actually say that's okay. Hey, I used to do that a lot when I come back to Melbourne. Was a start of last year from the mines. I did the silly thing of going to work in Melbourne for 3 weeks. I don't know why, but
why would you come here? Why would you come here?
Oh, I don't know, but it was a lesson. But I was late because I was catching up with everyone, and I was getting up and I was late for work every morning nearly. But what did I do in the car? I had the windows open. I was screaming out my affirmations. I made use of that time to do that, and I was like, "Who's been driving in the car and they open the window and they just scream shit?" It's pretty cool.
I actually did that this morning.
Do it, because you know what? You're still doing it. It's not 100% perfect. Like, it'd be great to go for walks and stuff, but I understand that we're all got different things going on. But you've really got to set yourself up for your day. Yell it out. Positive affirmations. I have this. I have amazing energy is a cool one. I am happy. They're so simple, guys. Say I am happy 100 times. Serious. If you want to bring money into it, Dave, I have this much in my bank account. Scream that shit out, because it's about making yourself believe it. That's at the core of it. There's more to it, but time block this out, guys. Time block it out. Really, really do it, and you've got to get strict. If you do time blocking, you've got to get strict. Now I know Louise and Nath, you got the little one there. She won't be allowing you to have time blocking and stick to it much. But the more you push to be strict with this, you'll be surprised how your day runs a bit smoother. You'll be surprised what happens when you can actually push to get things done a bit quicker to fall in your time allowance that you've left for it. This is something that I've got to knuckle down on, because what I've done, I've moved away from this over the last few weeks, because I've been just here, there and everywhere making calls, messages. I haven't even been looking at my computer, and I've missed calls. I've missed talking to people. Like today, same thing. I sat on the edge of my bed for 5 hours with my gym gear ready because I was call. Here I have got a lot of 2 hours to the gym. I didn't go to the gym till friggin' 4 o'clock. So what happens there is go back to the start. Start of the day, I'll bring to what happens if you overlap or whatever. Start of the day, time block out that time. If you're driving to work for half an hour, time block out. Do your best to sit down on a Sunday arvo or something and time block out a week. Really good to do that. It'll change. That's okay. But to get that set for the week, you can look at it and like, all right, I didn't make that call. You look at it there. It's like, okay, I can fit it in this spot. I can fit it in this spot. Because you don't want to get frustrated because you don't get shit done. You don't want to look back at a day and like, where did that day go, with no account of what went on. Having the time block is like something to refer to after your day. It's like the question in the results generator. Did I complete all my tasks today? You look at the thing. You don't have to go, oh, shit, what was I meant to do? Well, I did that. You don't have to. You've got your calendar there. You just go, well, I didn't get that done. So be it. That's okay. Well, how can I get it done when I allow for it next time? How can I do that better? Do I not give as much time to clowns at work? Do I not train for as long? Do I not stop at the pub for a beer or whatever it is? Whatever it is to suit your life, guys. I don't know in your life, but this is something that you got to get strict with. And it's like anything. It's like a new habit. Do that your best. Like whatever is in your day. If you've got I used to do an hour for breakfast. Serious. An hour for lunch. An hour or an hour and a half for dinner. 2 hours for dinner. A lot family time. 2 hours at night. Whatever it is. All that time. It's really, really important. Please don't allot time for TV, because then you can just jump off here. But a good thing about
2 hours at home and away, but tonight.
mindset work.
He's not even joking. He will watch it.
That's all right, Nate.
Just do that every day. And if you're into your training or your fitness or something, or you want to, and you want to keep accountable to something, a lot, an hour each day for gym. Me, I allot 2.5 to 3 hours for gym. Seriously, I allot that. And you'll see what I'm
You're crazy.
You'll allot bigger amounts of time for your breaks. If shit's going to flow over, you've actually got that time in your breaks. You don't feel so bad. Because if we don't get shit done, we get the shits with ourselves. True? Especially us men. You want to go into masculine, feminine energy. A masculine energy trait is we have to complete shit. If we don't, we get in our feminine energy and we get the shits. Nate had to walk out for that. I did that on purpose. You know all about that. What I was saying just then, Nate, is like one of our masculine energy traits is we've got to complete shit. When we don't complete shit, we get the shits and we start acting in our feminine. Simple. Acting in our feminine is like we'll get shitty, we'll get cranky, we'll keep shit to ourselves. That's what happens. It's true. I will teach it to you one day, Hayley. One day.
Is that what you're saying girls do?
No. I'm not going to go into polarity here. I mean, maybe please. That's what this is about. Michael's not ready to hit this shit. He needs to go to a retreat. And that's the truth. But this is the sort of stuff, this is just simple stuff, guys. The simple daily stuff is simple. A lot, half an hour, whatever. My success priming on my Google Calendar's got 2 hours every morning allotted out for it. My next hour is content creation and messages. In an hour, I can create 3 posts, especially after success priming, because I'm just on top of the world. Like, serious, if you get that cranked up, whatever comes out is flow. If you get that pumped up in the morning, you just go boom, 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 do a picture, whatever it is. It's easier to do it then. Straight after success priming. It is. It's much easier. And you don't have to go all out like I do and do a shitload of posts and that. That's just what I do. That's what I've a lot of time for. But to send out messages, a lot. If you allot half an hour a day to send messages, how many messages do you think you can send?
Yeah, heaps.
Wait, it's a few. Or if it's not sending messages, just going over your list and seeing where you're at. Half an hour a day. You can do this business in half an hour a day, guys. Because realistically, cut out the social media, all that stuff. If you've got a list, you just contact people on your list. Half an hour a day, that's your business. Then when the follow-ups come in, have half an hour at night for follow-ups. It can be done. It can be done. That simplifies all the stuff like, shit, I've got to do heaps of messages today. I haven't sent messages, blah, blah, blah. Just a lot of time every day. A lot of time. Force yourself to do something in that half an hour. Maybe make that your out of comfort zone time or something like that. Have that time block in there. Put it in there. Another thing I do, when you've got your week set or even your days, I make, and like I say, simplify this. And there's going to be a recording of this too, guys, so you can go back into it. Prioritize what's most important. So if you're going to work, Nate, just block out the whole day. Serious. Block out from whenever you're at work, when you're going to finish. You've got to do it. There's nothing.
Yeah, I don't go on social media at all when I'm at work.
On your Google Calendar, man, this is what I want you to do on your Google Calendar. Block it out. Say work time. So in here, you don't get frustrated because you don't do shit away from work.
Yeah.
The other way you can do it, if you want to get better at work, and this is serious, if you want to get better at time management and stuff, do a separate one just for your work day. Saying, Dave, if you want to do this, just do one. You can do 2 calendars. Simplify it. Do another calendar for your work shit. You can apply this in everything you do. If you've got 10 hours you're at work, what do you do when you go to work? What do? You can put 5-minute blocks, 5 minutes. Self-talk. Get myself ready for fucking dickheads. You can say that. Put it in your little time box. So it finds you to do
I like that.
It is what it is, but half an hour, lunchtime, and a bit of a debrief on how your day's going. Ask yourself like questions. What can I do better? How can I make the afternoon happier? What can I do? Put that in your time blocking to remind yourselves, and then you'll start actually just doing it. The more you look at it, it just gives you a vision to refer to, because most of us are visual. Seriously, most of us are visual people. We need shit to see. If we haven't got something in front of us, we either forget or we're like, So, any questions on that? I'm going to go into something in a minute to relate it to it. Throw me any questions on it. about what you might have to add in or what you should or what I believe? Yeah, nah. All good. All good?
No, I like that one. In my working hours to block out social media and stuff like that.
Do it, man.
Is I've noticed I've been getting real distracted.
Yeah, but you've got to do it, and you've got to tell yourself to do it. When you write it down,
Yeah.
put it there. It's okay to do it at lunchtime, but what would your intention be, Dave? Is it social media or were you
as in speaking to people and sending out, information and stuff like that? I'm doing it and working, and it's just getting too much pressure. You know what I mean?
You know what's going to happen here too, guys? This is going to be really good too. And this is another thing that I don't do the best at the moment because I'm just talking to everyone. I'm banging on the phone. But what happens if you're instantly responding to messages? Send it out. Let it sit there. They're not going to respect your time.
Makes it look like you're not busy.
Exactly. People know me, but they see how freaking busy I am. Like today I've responded to about 80 messages. A lot of them are like, go away, or but I look onto it because I want to get people going. I do. But what happens in turn, and it's a big reason why I've cut down on live feeds, people don't respect my time. People don't respect that I'm busy. So allot that time. Allot it to send messages and receive messages. If you send a message in your allotted time, yeah, respond. But if it's not in your allotted time, leave them to the end of the day. Get to them then. Then it's a good way to build up that your time's important. Like I say, that's something I'm openly like, I need to improve on. But I'm just so action-driven all day that I'm just like, boom, I want this to happen. 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 My time block at the moment is like all day, talk to people. It is, and I've got to get better at it. In that time too, I8 training, bang it in there, because what you're going to find, even if it's twice a week, whatever it is, maybe change out some of your TV time for I8 training time, whatever. Yeah, I'm not even going to go into TV, but I know people watch TV. But realistically, I'll get to the core.
Nathan.
Yeah, if you really want to make this work. What's more beneficial to you? Watching the news where they're telling you about all the small problems that are happening in the world and highlighting them? Or fucking getting the training to be able to build a business where you can go to these countries in the world and see it's not such a bad fucking place? You gotta touch into your why you're doing this, guys, really. And it comes down to time management. It does. It comes to that point where you're like, I cannot be fucked doing this. It's on my calendar. It's on my list. I can't be fucked doing this. I would rather watch the news. Ask yourself at that time, is that watching that going to help you move forward? No matter how relaxing or whatever it might feel at the time, it's not. It's not. The way I would do this, allow yourself 3 or 4 hours on the weekend. Go watch some movies, but time block it. Serious. Time block it. Put aside that time to do it. Organization's huge. And then in your head, you're not taking away from building your business. You're not taking it away from something you know is going to take you forward. Because as soon as you take it away, you're going to feel guilty. You're going to feel like, shit, I should have done that then. Why didn't I do that? No, I'm not going to let that happen again. You get shitty with yourself. You see what I'm saying there? I'm not saying don't do anything that's cool and fun or whatever you want to do. Time block that shit. Allow a bit more time. Because it's all about not being hard on yourself too. There's so much to this. People think, oh, I'll have a schedule that. No. It's like when we don't complete stuff, like I say, man, even when if we don't get it done or we replace it with something else or someone pisses us off because they take up our time, I don't know how many times I let calls go over. And I get frustrated afterwards because I'm talking to someone that's got shitty energy. I'm doing my best to coach them around or something. Then I look back at the time, it's gone for an hour. I'm like, shit, that was meant to go for half an hour. Damn, I've just wasted someone I could have been talking to there. So in my head, I'm like, oh no, what have I done? It's the same with everyone. So I'm going to make up time. There's so many ways you can look at this, guys. Really important. And it's really simple. Really simple. Now, the other thing with blocking out this stuff, if it's to do with like sending out messages and that, look at the clock. If you've allowed half an hour or 45 minutes, that's it. Done. Unless you're like this close to a sign up, like this close, of course you do it. But be really strict with yourselves. Be really strict. Be really strict around others. Like if you're talking to someone on a call, whatever it is, just right at the start of it, here's a good tip for you going forward. Mightn't apply right now. Tip for you going forward. At the start of the call, say, hey, I'm really busy. I just really wanted to talk to you. Let's make this quick. Don't feel bad about it, even if you've called them. Because it sets the tone for the call. You want to get in and out. It'll actually help your calls cut down once you get onto them. Just a tip anyway. Probably doesn't, if you're not doing much calls now, it doesn't matter, but you never know. Do it with family, see how they respond. Seriously. Just say to them, say, hey, I've only got 2 minutes. Make this bloody quick, even though I called you. But yeah, that's realistically, guys, that's time blocking. It's on a really basic level. Have that calendar, have that visual. Go back to it at the end of the day. Look at it when you do your questions at night. Look at it. Just say, well, holy shit. I actually worked 3 hours overtime. Like, Nate, this applies to you massively, man. Like, it does. Like, you're working, like, ridiculous hours. Just have a look at it and say, all right, well, that's a good thing. I worked a lot of overtime. You're gaining a lot more money or whatever, but I've missed out on this, this, and this. All right. Reschedule it. Just look at it instead of letting it go and just saying, fuck, I miss this, I miss this. It's a good go-to back to. And highlight it. Say, because it's a good thing you're doing overtime, man. It's a reason why you want to get the hell out of it. But when you're looking at it every day, you're like, well, I'm doing a lot of work, and that's a win for you celebrating too. And you celebrate that. If you go over, there's so many different things to this. If you're working your ass off and you're going over, but it's because you're working hard, celebrate that shit too.
Yeah. It'd be nice to celebrate it back when they start giving you these ones, but...
Yeah. And it's like I say, it's a big reason why we've just got to keep pushing with this, man. It's a massive reason why.
Yeah, well, I know I'll have a lot more time when I go back next week.
Just, you know what?
You know.
As soon as you get up there, if you go up there, hit everyone up at the airport. There, they can't escape.
Yeah. Can't jump out of a plane.
They can't. Seriously. And all it is you're telling them what you're doing. That's all it is. There's no, and it's a big part of it. So many of us get caught up that we won't go and talk to people because we want to sign them up. Every time we go in, we're like, oh, if we don't get this, I'm buggered. No attachment. You just want to talk to them. You want to somehow get them to ask you, what do you do? Easy on a plane. Easy when you're flying to work. It's easy.
Yeah.
You tell yourself that.
Hey.
Any more questions on the comp plan? No, not the comp plan. I'm getting that next. Losing it. Time blocking. So I heard a kid on the thing, and I'm like,
Yeah, she's drowning in peril.
Not surprising.
Get out of there.
Nah. Time blocking. Just put it into practice, guys. If you've got any questions, put them in the group about it. I might even put an example in there. I'll see how you go for a couple of days, but I know the guys watching the recording will probably have questions. It's a good thing about you guys getting on here too. You can ask the questions here and now. It's cool. With you, Joshy, with school, man, just block out the whole school time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And put success priming in there in the morning. Even put like footy training or whatever you're training for, all that stuff you put in there. Put it in there. If you're after footy training, half an hour, beers with mates, put it in there. Not you, Joshy. You'll be like lemonade.
I was going to say he's a bit young, isn't he?
No, not necessarily. I think I was playing first when I was 16 at Kilmore, so I was definitely having beers.
I could be playing first at Kilmore now. They're that bad.
Really?
Don't lead by example, Josh.
We weren't that bad. We were pretty good.
Yeah.
I just got brought up local. Yeah, nah. It's all right. Don't want to run rings around. It's too cold down there anyway.
Oh, it's terrible. It's 38 today, and it was raining just before, and now it's 30 again.
Weird joint.
Yeah, it's Victoria weather for you. The same in Geelong.
Yeah.
Unreal.
It's been raining up here, by the way, anyway, but it doesn't really make much difference to the temperature.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. This like
Hush.
drops 20 degrees, comes up another 20.
Yeah. All right. Now, next I want to get into the comp plan. Comp plan. Who's got questions about that? I know Amy put a thing in there and a few private messages I've got. This is gonna be short and sweet. Short and sweet.
Pretty much. It is what it is.
Yeah.
After you're 60, you start getting paid.
This is the thing. And this goes, Dave, you can put this into OneCoin, whatever, all this stuff I'm talking about, man. It's same.
Mm-hmm.
All the time blocking. If you want to time block out time to talk to OneCoin people, World Ventures, whatever it is, the way
I'm definitely going to try it.
Yeah, there is no try, but do it.
As soon as he said that, I'm like, oh no.
Bad choice of words.
Do what I do really well.
I'm going to do it.
Yes.
That's better.
What I do, man. If you're talking to them, and same with you, Hayden, with whatever you're doing with Miriam, whatever. If you get to the point and they say, "What do you do?" or they want to know what you do, you just tell them. I'm actually with marketing companies, and what I do with OneCoin, my sole intention at the moment is World Ventures. That's my sole intention. I always go to, I'm with a couple of companies. I'm with OneCoin, cryptocurrency. You don't want to know about it. What I do in their head is they're like, why don't I want to know about it? Then I bang straight into World Ventures. Because in their head, this works well for you, Dave. Do it this way. In their head, it's like, why don't I want to know about this cryptocurrency shit? What's crypto shit? Why didn't you want to tell me? And it's in their head. I don't go back to it unless they ask. But the next time I contact them, if they say no or whatever, I'm like, hey, remember what I was talking about with that crypto stuff? Yeah, why didn't you tell me? What, is it not for me? It's just subconscious shit. Same as the Nerium stuff. If you go talk to people about Nerium, Hayley, just say, a couple of things because it works in really well. You don't want to know about one of them. You don't even have to mention the name. You don't want to know about that. People are like, what do you mean I don't want to know?
Yeah.
It's like when you take something away from someone. Like I've been a lot of your three-way messages. I've actually let them go a lot longer because there's a couple of ladies in there that are saving. It's really good. But a lot of them, it's like let the message to them like, well, it's obviously not for you. Like your friend who called me what was it?
I don't even know.
Wow.
He's just lost his mind.
Yeah, wow.
He hasn't even spoken to me, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Why? In the three-way message with Hayley in there, what did he call it? Something C-U-N-T. A smug C-U-N-T. All I said was, this is obviously not for you. We're after highly motivated people.
Mind you, he works from like 5 in the morning till like 10 at night with horses.
Yeah, well, could have been his escape, but...
exactly.
But I took it away from him and he's like, what do you mean? That was his way of saying, what do you mean it's not for me? What do you mean I'm not highly motivated? What are you saying? You smug C-U-N-T. But you see what I'm saying? If you're talking to people about two things, Dave or Hayley or whatever it is, just put it in their head. Why don't you want to tell me about that one? Even if your intention, they might turn around and say, well, I don't go on holidays because I don't want to make money traveling and all this sort of stuff. Duh. And then you say, well, obviously, definitely the other one's not for you. Then it makes them want to know more. Just a simple trick.
Yeah.
All right, comp plan. And this is any comp plan. Simple. This is so simple. You can sit down and you can work it all out. You can look at how do I get to being a millionaire or this rank, this rank. Stavros, who was up here the other night, and I did some one-on-one coaching with him before and after a couple of the nights. He's like been doing World Ventures for 5 years. This can relay into any company, guys. Friggin' Isogenics, OneCoin, it doesn't matter. Too many people get caught up in the big ranks, the big money, listening to millionaires. I want what they have. That's cool. That's great for vision boards. It's great for there. But so many people get caught up. I've got to get this rank, this rank. The how is in the middle. The how. Good having a plan, good having goals, but Stavros lined this up on the board. I've got a cool video of it. He lined it up on the board. He put all the ranks there in World Ventures. This rank, that rank, you'll have this many people, this many people, this many people. He goes, so many people focus on these two, IMD, RMD, all these people, the money. He goes, that's fantastic. He goes, but guess what? The top rank is in the company where the most people are at because of this. Goes to the board, 0. Because there's more people at 0 because they focus on too big a goal straight up of what they want out of it before just going straight up to the basic one. He goes, the first goal you want at is 4 or 6. 4 or 6. That's it.
Number 1.
Yeah, but that's it. He said the more you focus on that and push to get that, he goes, then you do it in steps. It's okay to have that on your vision board. It's okay to have that as a goal. Like my goal is to go IMD by Christmas. I've got a lot of work to do, but I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on my board that's got there. By yesterday, I was meant to have 40 people in my team. I fell like 15 short. That was my next goal after my 6. Do you see what I mean with this? We all want our exit from our jobs or whatever it is. We all want to make the money. But if we don't just keep focusing on pushing for that first 4 to get our qualified, thereabouts our money back, and our first 6 to get our first cycle and to get the team built and get caught up in all these other numbers that are out there, like looking at the comp plan video is a waste of time. It is. Unless we're going hard. Just like you guys, same thing with I don't know if you've looked at the comp plan video and OneCoin and stuff. Yeah. You've only done that because you want to work it out because you want to trust in what it was. But if you're focusing on getting a goal or something in there, I think what you're doing is probably right. Just a couple of people, whatever you're talking to at the time, focusing on that. But once you get into goals and you get running and all that sort of stuff and you get money hungry, which is okay.
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing. Trust me. If you're in flow with that sort of stuff, man, do it.
Yeah, I love money.
Yeah, everyone does.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's an affirmation right there. That's an affirmation. That's perfect. See how that just came off the tongue?
Yeah.
He's thinking, well, should I say this? Say it.
It wouldn't be very hard to like convince yourself of that, would it?
You've got to love money. But that's the simple thing with this. Any comp plan, anything like that, have your goals, but look at that there. I'll be honest, when I seen that, that's the opposite of what I've seen on all the millionaires in Isagenix. They always say, put big goals, focus on big goals, but there's all these steps in between. What happens is, because you're focusing on the big goals, before you focus on the steps, you get caught up saying, I'm never going to get there, get overwhelmed. Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? Because I can't get
But you miss your little successes along the way as well, so.
Yeah. But like I say, it's that one there. You don't want to end up, and it's a big reason why 97% of people in network marketing don't make it. Because they listen to the millionaires, they look at what the millionaires have done, they haven't got the millionaire mindset. They haven't got the millionaire thing that the millionaire is built up by doing the steps. By doing the daily stuff. By doing the simple basics. By mastering the basics. Like I say, it's something I get caught up in all the time. I've always got to go back to it. That's where I'm like playing simple stupid with World Ventures. Because this is what I'm making right. And so far it's working good. Don't worry about the time frame, guys. I still had that goal. 4 people. That's all I focused on. I didn't even look at the comp plan. 6 people was next. I didn't even look at the comp plan. I didn't care about the comp plan. Then Michael started saying, senior rep. I didn't even know what it was. Then I had to look at it to have that goal. Everyone knows it's marketing director or whatever is international marketing. They know what it is, but you ask most people in World Ventures or any company what the top rank is, they'll all be able to tell you. Ask them how they're going to get there. Not many are going to be able to tell you. Or they'll say you need this many people. All right, what's the first rank before you, like, that you get to next? Most of them won't be able to tell you because they're focused on that thing that they see up there. So what happens? 97% of them fall short. They get overwhelmed. They get frustrated. This isn't working. This is not for me. It's because their goals, their focus is out of whack. Like I say, the only reason I look at comp plans, isogenics, I'll give you an example. I didn't give a flying Donald Duck about the comp plan. All I got was U plus 2, then plus 2, U plus 2, then plus 2. That's all I got. The first step. I got 2. They get 2. I got 2. They get 2. That's all I focused on. I didn't even look at all this other stuff. Didn't even look at crystal exact, directed until I got U plus 2, then plus 2. Next. Yeah, it was like written down. I want that. There's the steps, but I didn't focus on it too much. Like I say, it's a bit backwards from what I was taught for about 12 months. But I listened to a guy who's got there in 5 years who's making $100,000 US minimum a month, who's got all the facts and figures from World Ventures. All the facts and figures. He's got the result. He's not a millionaire. He's a bloody... What's a tens of millionaire? I don't know.
Tens of millions?
Who do you call someone who's been on 300 holidays in 5 years? What do you call them apart from a professional traveller? You listen to them. That's all I'm saying, guys. You just listen to these guys. So that's my bit on the comp plan. Whoever watches the recording of this, take note. Get your 4, get your 6. Then we talk numbers. Because then it's not about you enrolling. It's about the others. That's when the goals get easy to hit. And that's serious. That's how it's rolling out. That's how it's rolling out for mine. Takes work, but that's exactly how it's rolling out. I am days behind, 15 people and a few days behind. The goal's still there. I just reset my goal. I was meant to be director or death. Now, director, I haven't even looked at yet because I haven't got the senior rep. I was meant to be that by the 3rd of March. That was mine and Michael's goal. Director or death. But I haven't even looked at how many people I need for that. Because what will happen? I'll get frustrated. I'll get overwhelmed. Then I won't make it. Because instead of going out and talking to people and working with people, I'll be too busy getting the shits going, well, fuck, I'm never going to get there. If you even say I'm never going to get there, guess what you bring into your world? All the shit that's going to stop you from getting there. Law of attraction works both ways, guys. It does. Works both ways. Focus on your 4. Qualified. 4. 4 amazing people are going to come into my world. Say it every morning, guys. Say it as your affirmation. 4 people are going to show up today out of nowhere. We're going to be energetically aligned. Say it every day. Even if they don't show up, keep saying it. Putting it out there. The more you say, the more you believe.
True.
What you say, you become. Just don't become these 4 people. Become energetically aligned. That'll be a weird sort of, nah. But it is. It's simple stuff, guys. It is simple stuff. And say it's simple stuff. Makes it easier. All right. Any questions, guys? I can keep talking all night. Bloody hungry, but. Questions. This is question time. Throw questions at me. Silence. Is this why I'm talking to anyone?
I'm good.
Good? Just good?
Excellent.
Excellent. Excellent. I can see you. It's really good. How are you liking the daily stuff, Dave? Like, seriously.
Yeah, I'm loving it in the morning. The start of my day is definitely improved. I'm still having trouble at the end writing down all that stuff. Can't have been here.
No, that's all right. You're
I'm working on it.
good. It's the best thing to say. You're working on it, you're getting better. What do we got here? Joshy, you've been rocking and rolling the daily stuff. I see your video.
Yeah. Mornings, I'm the same. Mornings are so good, but body just not used to getting up so early. Like, fine until maybe 12 o'clock and then just at school and just crash.
Yeah, well, you know what you've got to do then? What do you say to yourself when you feel tired? What are you saying?
Have an
I'm
e-shot.
not tired.
Hey?
I'm not tired. I am energetic.
No. Your brain doesn't process negatives. Doesn't. So if you're saying I'm not tired, guess what your mind is?
Yeah.
I am tired. So you just say, I am energetic. I'm full of life. Jump around, hit your chest. That'll look cool at school. I used to do it in the mines. I used to do it in the mines, and the dudes in the truck are looking at me going, what the fuck is this gorilla doing? I was going to bed at 11 o'clock and getting up at 2:30 to do my success priming. That's what I did for 6 weeks. I was wrecked. But it's really, really interesting how getting out there and saying your positive affirmations, whatever it is, and then hitting your body to really lock it in and say, whatever it is. Not only do you look like a dickhead, you know you look like a dickhead, you're taking attention away from the fact that you might be tired or wrecked. There's so many different things for linking this in with your physiology. It's ridiculous. You would know this. There's so much of this stuff that is so simple that all goes on within here. It's like little fucking mind tricks. What it is. Like how, serious Nate, on the retreat, no sleep, eh?
Nagging like maybe 6 or 7 hours in a week.
Oh, yeah.
The difference is they had us yelling at them, telling them to get up. But at the end of the day, if you're feeling tired in the middle of the day because you've had one night with only 4 hours sleep, you can turn that shit around really easy, guys. You can turn that shit around. We could go through, like I say, a week with 6 or 7 hours sleep and still learn bookloads of shit, still train, still do all this crazy stuff. If you're tired in the middle of the day from one night of no sleep or 2 nights of no sleep, surely you can turn that shit around. Surely. Self-talk. So much to it. Self-talk, physiology, jump up and down, whatever it is you do. Hug a tree like I do. Anyway.
Let's get pumped! Woo!
There you go. You know what? I've seen this a bit lately. And Joey Garuch, I don't know if you've seen him in World Benches, guys. Hit him up for a friend request. His energy's out of control. It's crazy. But it's so true. You look at the success of a lot of the successful people in the world are the crazy ones. They do things that are outrageous. They do things that are totally different. If it means jumping up and down every day to get your mind in a better position, wouldn't you do it? I think Michael put up a post today, Michael Sloggett. Or is it? It's the crazy ones who make crazy money. Something to think about.
Get more crazy people.
Why not? At the end of the day, for this and for anything, I'm going to wind it up in a minute, but for this and anything, it's what you put out, you attract. Seriously. What it is. What you put out, you attract. Not this.
That's one.
Yeah.
One thing I must say about my new job, not that I want to be in a job, but being in a sales team, they have very similar energy to like you guys. So it's really nice to have that energy and the vibe around the office of people that I'm already hanging out with.
Environment's huge. It is. That's why you work on yourself too, but the big why, because humans are conditioned to look for energies from other people. We're conditioned to fill in our energy gaps off other people. Yes, we can, but you don't want to look for that. You want to work on yourself, get your own energy up, helps being in that environment then, because that'll lift you up even more, Hayley.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're in a shitty work environment like Nath or like Dave where people are down and out, it affects you. That environment affects you, but you work on yourself. At least you become a bit more, say, bulletproof or anything like that to that. And then you just be crazy too. You stand out more. People will either come judge you and not be around you, and the right people will show up. be it at work or after work or whatever it is. Social media is huge for these guys. Social media is awesome because you put out great stuff. People are like, seriously, if you consistently do it, that's the key, consistently show up doing it, these right people are going to go in there. Most of my circle of friends, where do we meet, Dave? Social media? Haley? Dave?
Yeah, social media.
I don't know. Question.
Yeah, I don't know either. I just put it out there. No, but serious. The first connection. Most of my friends now, and this is serious, most of them have come through social media from the positive stuff I've put out, from the work I've done, from showing up consistently. It's happened again lately. Like I've changed what I'm doing. So I've raised my vibe or changed my vibe, and the same sort of people have showed up to what I'm at now. That happens all the way along. And it goes the other way too. If you start being negative and down on yourself, guess what? Then people are going to be attracted or they're going to hang around you. So you just got to keep, like I say, it's the key of working on yourself. Social media is the amplifier for everything. I always say that. I should bring out a service on that.
Yeah.
I might. Apparently I don't need an amplifier, but that's cool. I got told that the other day. It's okay. But anyway, thanks guys for being on. If you throw me any more questions, anything. Now's your chance.
Oh, good. I'm just waiting for my fitness stuff now.
Yeah, that's cool. It's coming. You're going to start that next week, yeah?
Yeah, Monday.
Cool. It's going to be very, very basic.
That's okay. Basic's good.
Yeah. Basic's all you need. Seriously, especially when
I'm not one for exercise, but it's got to be done. So that's just what's going to happen.
Change that affirmation around. I'm not one for
I love exercise.
There you go.
I love it.
Yeah.
So awesome.
If you really want to get success priming, yeah.
There's that self-belief.
But if you really want to get into your success priming, this is where it's powerful. The visualization part. If you're on a health journey, all of us want to look good. Anyone in here that want to look good, tell me now. Serious.
Already look good, but
But this is serious. This is serious. Most of us want to look good, and if we don't look good, it messes with our self-confidence massively.
Yeah,
True?
absolutely.
It does. A lot of people don't admit to this. I do. I want to look good. I put it out there. People say it's ego. No. Every morning, I picture myself how I want to look. How does it feel for me to look a certain way? So if you're on a health journey, picture that. How do you want to look? You can have it as an end result, whatever it is. I know Nate's picturing himself as some noonie model with titties or something. I don't know what's that. Just to balance out the
I was imagining your envision with more 20-year-olds, but
Hey?
I thought it was just your envision with more young 20-year-olds, but I could be
Hey.
lost.
You attract what you put out, man.
Oh, dear.
23, 24 now anyway.
Yeah, let's not go there, Steve.
When you move back,
Oh, man.
But back to it serious. A health goal, guys. A health goal. This is anyway, even yourself, Joshy. This is huge for you now. You know, like you got to put on muscle. You got to start eating breakfast too. That's part of success.
Yeah.
Time block.
Yeah, no, I haven't done that.
Time block that shit. But with the health goal, guys.
I'll send you a photo of my breakfast tomorrow morning. It'll be like half a piece of toast or something.
That's fucking.
Josh, you'll stay scrawny forever.
I know.
Right, here's the thing. Visualize yourself how you look. I always picture this when I do one-on-one serious coaching calls with people when they first start. We'll get to this too, Dave. I might as well give you an insight now. I always go, everyone needs to work on their health. We always need to work on their health. I don't care if you're a freaking bodybuilder. You still got stuff you can improve on. I always take people like, all right, close your eyes. You go, picture yourself what you look like in 12 months or whatever it is when you've got the ultimate body. Really picture yourself there. And what I'll do, I'll paint a picture. Most often than not, it's in a place that you holiday at or you enjoy. So the beach. Then, this is men or women. Usually I say bikini for the women. Picture yourself running down the beach in that bikini with your ultimate body. With Nathan, it's a men bikini.
We're going to do the 90210 thing, girls.
And I always make it picture something like Baywatch. Have you seen Baywatch?
Yeah.
But I'm usually wearing the bikini.
See, this is serious. Serious. Picture yourself running down the beach, looking like you want to look. Not only that, there's a shitload of people pointing at you going, have a look at this rig. Have a look at this absolute glamour model. Seriously. If you've got 20 people, you're picturing yourself doing this. And I guide this. I literally guide people through this. What does that feel like when they're throwing comments your way, wolf whistling and all that? Seriously. What does that feel like?
Because if I'm running, I'm probably running after my daughter.
No, this is the thing. But you got that ultimate body doing it. This is at the core. Trust me, this is at the core. We can have a laugh about this, which is cool. Because I do this with people that need to lose 40 kilos of weight, and they cry. That's what they really want.
Sorry, I should have laughed at that.
Nah, but it's what they really want. This is like, if you really want to do goal setting and success priming and that properly, the health is really important. I go there with mine every morning. I tap into it. I'm actually pretty close to what I want. I'm bloody happy with where I am. I'm not far off because I'm literally worked so hard on this. Mindset's massive when it comes to health and what you look like. It's massive.
Hyperdrive might be helping a little bit with that.
That's not helping how I look. Here's the thing. I know this is going over a bit, but a six-pack for me. I used to train like a crazy person, 7 days a week, twice a day a lot, and I was chubby. Serious. No good. When I started doing success priming every morning, guess what I used to do? I used to hit my stomach. I used to hit it. I used to smash it. And I used to picture having abs. That's serious. I hardly work on my abs now. I hardly do. Because I've got to that point where I'm like, they look good, they look good, they look good, they look great. I'm literally telling myself that I already look great. I don't want anything. That's huge. If you want success priming done properly before you do it, that's the sort of level you get to if you consistently do it. And that's in all areas. Health's the easy one because you can picture yourself how you want to look. You can do that. Money in the bank. Serious, money in the bank. That ultimate goal. Dave, I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to everyone. Walk up.
Show me the money.
You walk up to that ATM there. You walk up to that ATM, you picture yourself, you're in your little fucking Speedos or whatever it is. You've got your ATM card there, you go to the ATM, you go, hey, I just want to check how much money I've got in my account. You see the figures on there. What does it feel like to have $1 million in the bank? Serious, what does it feel like? You've just been wolf whistled down the beach. You got all these.
I don't care if you've got $1 million in your bank. Don't ever wear Speedos.
Hey, when I have $1 million in the bank, I'll probably be nude.
I'm not going there.
I might.
Steve, I'll wear J-string or something, wouldn't you?
Coden will be going down there to like get out, withdraw like all greenback, so we can go to the pub and buy the pub.
Beautiful.
This is something I do on personal one-on-one calls. It's exactly that. It works better on a personal level, guys. This is something that you can't really roll out in a group training going into. You can, but you know what? People don't go there. You just don't go there as much as you should. The success priming series, you go to life areas and all that. You go to every area of what you want your life to look like, just for the visual aspect in your head, and tap into that every day. Not worrying about the how, not worrying about all the steps along the way. Then it interlinks with back to what I was talking about, the comp plan. You focus on getting your 6. That's your actions. in your head every morning, you're tapped into what you truly want at the end. This can go to, I probably overload you with too much stuff here, but I just thought I'd give you an idea of where you can actually take this sort of stuff for your daily routines. Cool?
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. Have you got another 15 minutes to hang on the line there, Dave?
Yeah, mate.
Cool. You all good there, Nate? Yeah? All good?
Yeah, all sweet, bro.
Yeah, awesome. What time are we rocking up on Sunday to this nudist colony at the Esplanade?
It's changed to Turtle Cove.
Hey? Has it changed?
It's Turtle Cove there.
Nice. No, thanks. No, thanks. It's like they're always tucking in turtles' heads at Turtle Cove.
I'm not sure what time Sunday, Luke. 3 o'clock.
3?
3, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. What do we have to bring?
Just yourself, I think.
Really?
Luke.
Nothing by the sounds of it.
I don't know. I've arranged like a barbecue and that, but I think we have to book a barbecue on the Esplanade.
Yeah,
What?
Still.
But I know. I think I might just put up balloons and shit and mark my territory a bit, or get Nathan to go and piss it more. Mark his territory. But yeah, no. 3 o'clock and just bring maybe food and drink or whatever you want to do.
Mark your territory. You just blew my mind.
She's a feral.
This is getting weird now.
As long as while you're marking your territory, you dot the I and the
What?
Had to go there, didn't you, Steve?
I missed that one.
When chicks used to get off the bus when we were like travelling at school and stuff, they used to get out and draw their name while they were squatting on the road. And we always say, make sure you dot the I.
I'm with you.
It's just gross.
Yeah. Okay, that escalated quickly on that note. Bye.
This is on record, too. So whoever's watching the record, but we started that. I'm going to share
I'm
this
a
on
feral.
Facebook.
It's all good.
Nah, but cheers, guys, for being on. Cheers, Joshy, for being on, man. Keep rocking it. Cheers, Hayley. Got to give that husband of yours a kick up the ass. I hope you're watching this.
Yay! I'm here on my birthday. Come on.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Thanks.
happy birthday!
Thanks, guys.
There you
It's nearly over.
21.
Anyway,
go.
good.
Go celebrate. Dave, hang on the line. Everyone else,
Sweet.
thank you for being on. I really do appreciate it. Hope he's got a lot from that.
Cheers, Steve. I
Cheers,
appreciate
Steve.
it, mate.
Thank you.
Talk
See you
soon.
There's
guys.
later.
Bye.
See ya.
How do I leave this thing?